Hello and welcome back. In this video I'm going to show you how to connect Claude with Affinity and how to create your own scripts. And the highlight is, there's also a script manager with community scripts. More on that later, so definitely stay tuned. I've created a lot of scripts and one of them is for the golden ratio, which I work with a lot. I click on it, click OK, and it scales it up to a ratio of 1.618, the golden ratio. If I click it again, you can see that you can also choose to change just the width or just the height. You can also scale it down instead of up. And right here, I can set the number of copies. This makes things so much easier for me. And it also works with text and images. And as you can see, there are 3 copies. Another script, for example, is designed to give me the hex codes, RGB and CMYK values of a selected object. You can also select multiple objects at the same time. Okay, let me show you how it works. First, click on Settings. A window will open and under Model Context Protocol or MCP, click on Enable Affinity MCP. Optionally, you can also enable access files on your desktop. Once you've done that, Affinity will restart. Since I've already done this, everything stays open for me. The next important step is to install the Claude app. Just type claude.com/download into your browser. You can also find the link in the description of this video. Here you can download the right version for your device. Once you've downloaded and installed it, open the Claude app. Then open the settings down here. Under Customize, you'll find Connectors. Click on that. Since I've already downloaded the Affinity connector, it's already installed for me. Up here under Add, you can type in Affinity, click the plus icon and install it. After that, close all windows. Now, you can ask Claude if it can see your Affinity MCP server. It will then confirm that it can see it. Next, you can enter a prompt to create a script. I've already prepared something in my clipboard. Claude will run a few processes, and you need to allow a couple of things. As soon as the script is finished, you'll find it inside Affinity. If you can't see the script panel, go to Window at the top, then General and enable Scripts. A window will probably open looking like this, but if you want to embed it, just drag it next to the Layers panel. For example, and like I said, this is where all your saved scripts will be the ones you created with Claude. But I'm sure some of you don't want to create your own scripts, and that's what the script manager for Affinity is for. Here under Community, you can see there are already 97 scripts, and the list is growing. Here are a few featured ones. There's even a script for RTL, Right-to-Left Support, and many other extremely useful scripts. You can also click on Recently Added to see the latest ones. Now, let me show you how to install it. You can find the link in the description. And a huge shout out goes to Jiří Krblich. Make sure to install version 1.4. Here you can also see a few details about the script manager. Down here you can download the .exe for Windows or the DMG for Mac OS. Once you've downloaded and installed it, a window like this might open. Just click Done. Then go to your system settings and under Privacy and Security you'll see a message about the script manager saying Open Anyway. Click Open Anyway. For me, it's already set up, so nothing shows up here. Now open the script manager, and as I mentioned, under Community you'll find plenty of ready-to-use scripts. Let me install one. As you can see, I've already installed and tested quite a few. I'll install a new one and switch over to Affinity. In the script panel, you'll see the script at the very bottom. Double-click it and the window with various options will open. By right-clicking, you can rename the script, edit the description, or delete it. You can also create a new category, which I highly recommend doing at the beginning. Just name it default. You can add even more categories here and tweak other settings as well. And that's it. Please subscribe for more tutorials.